All right, this is part 6 of Let's Write and Record a Song. And in part 5, I had fiddled around with the main guitar and main vocal parts, the stuff that I've got up here in pink. And you're probably going to notice there's a little bit more gray in here now as well. And that's because I've gone through and I've done my best to sort of solidify a final vocal and guitar track. All right, some comping going on there. And since then, I also did some recording today, and I've done 4 guitar parts. Now you'll see over here, Git 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D. These are all basically the same guitar part, and I'm usually going to do that. And it's analogous to singing the song multiple times. I've got multiple takes of roughly the same thing, so if I am having some trouble playing along here, I possibly can comp this guitar track as well. And I'm going to have to do that, I imagine. Or I might find one, let's say Git 1C that I really like, or Git 1D that I really like, as opposed to the other two. So I've got some choice there. And I've also done the same with a guitar 2A and 2B, but I think I took some liberties in 2C. Sometimes I'll just sort of ad lib a bit and see if I can grab a couple of parts that I like there. So I'll let you hear a little bit of the song without any of those guitar tracks, and there's no effects on them, there's no panning or anything. But we'll listen to a little bit without any of those guitars, and then I'll bring them in. So this is just the main stuff so far. Wouldn't believe how long I sit here just waiting for your call. You're the sunshine in the summer, you're the color leaves in the fall. Take my hand, be my friend, we can turn the world around. I'll be yours until the end, you're my queen, let me be your crown. I can be rich or I can be poor, it don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need, baby I am happy when you're here. And the chorus. But if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. That's all right. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you. That's what I'm going to be going for in the chorus. Now, I haven't done any effects on these guitars. I haven't put any reverb or EQ or really pan them the way I'd want or adjusted their volume. What I'm finding, okay, to be quite honest, is I'm having difficulty with this song, all right? Every song is a challenge in its own way. And with all the finger picking in this song, without using a metronome, I'm finding it difficult, a little bit difficult at this point, to find a decent, alternate guitar part, the Git 1A stuff that I like in the verses. I think I may have something with Git 1C and 1D, and I may bring them in a little bit after the song starts, maybe halfway through the first verse. I like, to some extent, the way they sound in the chorus, and I've also got these other 2 guitars that I like for the second chorus, so that I can build the song up. So I can start with just me singing and playing guitar, and then bring in the Git 1 stuff halfway through the verse, into the chorus, maybe keep them into the second, the stuff right after the chorus, I don't know, verse 3, whatever, verse 3 and 4, and then in the final chorus, bring in Git 2 stuff, 2 of them, all right? For all of these tracks, they're all played separately so that I'll get subtle differences. And if the differences are quite subtle, I'll get a nice stereo sound. If the differences are more than subtle, it's going to throw things off. All right? So what I'm going to do is by the way, I've also set up a marker track so I can just click here and come back to the beginning of the song. I'm going to mute Git 1A and B, and I'm going to come to C and D because I listened to this a bit earlier, not very much, a minute or so, and I thought I liked them better. I thought they were a little bit better timed, but there's still some problems in here, and we'll have to have a look at that. And I'm going to come into Git 1C, and I'm just going to go ahead and throw on some EQ. I'm going to cut the low end, as I always do on my acoustic guitars. I'm going to boost the high end. All right, nothing too crazy. I'm going to add reverb, okay? And I'm going to add compression. Now, this is a quiet song, and it's not absolute that compression is going to be needed, but I always like using some. I'm just dialing in some values, and I can adjust those later if I want. Now, I think I want these panned nicely out. Maybe I'll put that around left 51. And I'm going to come up, and I'm going to copy that, Control C and Control V, just paste it on there so that I can just make this right. Let's go 65. All right, now that's going to be too loud. Let me bring them down a bit, and let's just have a listen to those right from the beginning of the song. And trust me, they're probably going to be offbeat and not doing very well, but let's just hear that.
Wouldn't believe how long I sit here just waiting for your call. You're the sunshine in the summer, you're the color leaves in the fall. Take my hand, be my friend, we can turn the world around. I'll be yours until the end, you're my queen, let me be your crown.
Imagine if they came in here.
I can be rich or I can be poor.
So that might sound good if they were to come in right there. Let's give that a try. Let's drag these two right till about there. And here. So empty.
I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here. But if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
A nice guitar picking lead solo might be nice.
You wouldn't believe how many love songs.
Okay, now there's obviously a couple problems in there. And another issue for me, the song sounds really bare early on. But I might go back and do another guitar that would fill in the beginning a little bit. You know, nothing too intense, just something there. And then have these guitars come in like they did, maybe a little lower in volume in that second verse. Now, right now, let's do something else though. Okay, we'll add another little bit of flavor to this by having a look at guitar 2A and 2B. I'm going to actually just grab these settings, paste them here and here, and I believe these are sort of higher higher in pitch, and so I'm going to swing these out even a little bit further. Maybe I'll go 83, and because this one was wide, maybe I'll make this not quite 83. Maybe I'll make it 77. We'll just try that. Okay. Just cut a little bit more off there. And let's see what would happen if these were to come in only for the second chorus. Let me find the second chorus. Let me mute them for the time being.
Love in my life, I'm not searching anymore. And if only.
Okay, so right about there.
In my life, I'm not searching anymore. And if only.
Kind of about there. We'd have to play around with the fade in. Let's go ahead and see what that would sound like, though.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
Okay, and then it falls apart, but I'd take them out. What do you think of that? All right. I don't want everything out too far away, but if I put some bass guitar right down the center, assuming I do that, and some harmonies in there, and pop them in the 30s and in the 50s, and maybe even something out at 90, maybe even something in at 20 something, just to fill in those extra spaces.
Love in my life, I'm not searching anymore.
That would need work.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling.
I might even not want them to come in right away.
And if only you knew.
Maybe right even there. I don't know if that could work, so let me see.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
And then they're gone at that point. Let's do that. We obviously have work to do.
And you are the way.
I've got to go out before that. That was a bit too abrupt.
Are the way.
Maybe not too bad, actually. Especially if there's other stuff going. All right.
My queen, let me be your crown. I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need.
I might want to do that. I might want to have just one playing.
I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, and nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here. But if only you knew what I'm feeling.
If I did that, I would want this one wider. I would want the one playing, the one plays during the verse, I'd want that, you know, maybe where it is. And when this one comes in, I'd want it to be a little bit wider. Something like this. Let's see.
Want nothing I need, baby, I am happy when you're here.
That's messed up. I'd fix that.
But if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you.
See, I like that. I mean, if it was playing on beat and everything, I like the idea of this one coming in, and then this one coming in the chorus, boosting that chorus, potentially staying on through the other verses, and then staying on till near the end, or we'll have to see.
I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here. But if only you knew. But if only you. You're here. But if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
I kind of think it should go away at that point, and maybe another guitar, a bit of picking to take its place. Let's see what would happen if it just disappears there. This is all non-destructive editing.
Love is the answer, and you are the way. You wouldn't believe how many love songs start playing in my head when I wake up in the morning, until night when I go to bed. And I know that I found what.
I wonder if I wanted it in, and I know. I wonder if I'd want it to come back in there.
Till night when I go to bed. And I know that I found what my heart was looking for.
I don't think so.
You're the love in my life. I'm not searching anymore. And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
And back to the same thing with that quiet lead playing in that spot. You know, something like that. I mean, that's how we would do it. Now, if we like that arrangement, what I need to do now is I mean, I'm pretty good with these parts, with this stuff coming in the chorus. It's the verse. It's the verse picking that I find the most difficult to keep the timing right on. So I would have to go and listen to these guitars very carefully. I'll do a little bit of that with you, and I might do some on my own because it could take quite a while. But I'll show you basically how I would do that. And then I would just have to listen very, very carefully to every single part, and really look for anything that's offbeat or a bad note, and try my best to fix it. Some of the timing errors, some of the playing errors will just sort of gel in the mix, keeping in mind, as we build this song up, if I start putting in some harmony vocals, that'll mask a little bit. If I put in bass guitar, if I put in some nice picking lead guitar, very simple lead guitar, that will take attention away from some of it as well, too. So, and of course, I don't know if you're hearing, the vocal track still has a few issues. Queen and stuff like that. There are still some issues, but we're going to let it go until towards the end, and then I'll see if that stuff still sort of pushes through the mix or not. So what I'll do now is, first of all, what I will do is these are our parallel, and I'm not set on those pan positions, by the way. These are our parallel Git 1s. So I'm just going to go ahead and give them a color there. These are our Git 2s. Maybe not that color, too similar to the beginning. We'll just do something like that so they're easy to see. And by the way, you can also, in this version of Cubase, where is it? Yeah, you can come in here. Jeez, do I forget how to do it already? Yeah, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. Or is it in here? There you go. You can also do this and put the colors along the sides. And when you do that, and then you go into the mixer, they'll show up underneath here as well. So you can see that your yellow stuff was this and your orange stuff was that. So this is a nice visual touch. Obviously, later versions of Cubase are much more powerful than this, but I'm very happy working in this program right here. So my concern at this point is, how does the song sound without any other stuff in it? I don't think it sounds that great. There's not a lot that I can do here. I mean, I can put on, some kind of delay here and hope that it is going to, make the guitar sound a little bit better. But I'm not convinced that it's going to. So let's just have a listen. I can do a little bit in mastering as well, to widen that guitar and give it some delay.
Wouldn't believe how long I sit here just waiting for your call. You're the sunshine in the summer, you're the colored leaves in the fall. Take my hand, be my friend, we can't turn the world around. I'll be yours until the end, you're my queen, let me be your crown.
Maybe it should come in there.
I can be rich or I can be poor, it don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need, baby, I am happy when you're here.
Okay, I'm going to show you what I need to do. The timing is a little bit odd. It sort of trips all over itself a bit. That's because the main guitar and singing is a little bit odd. All right, it's not the fault of this thing. I'm just trying to follow along with the oddness. What I would do is this. Now, let me listen to it back again. Actually, before I do that, I'll show you what I would do. I have two other guitars here. All right, and what I'll do is I'm looking at guitar 1D. That's the one I want to use. So I'm going to copy those settings, Control C. I'm going to paste them on there and there, so they're ready. And let me come back into here.
Nothing I need.
See the timing right there.
There's nothing I want, nothing I need.
It's a little bit ahead at one point.
There's nothing I want, nothing I need.
So what I'm going to do is I'm auditioning you. Okay, get 1B, exact same settings, so let's check it out.
I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
I don't know. In fact, actually, sometimes I play it a little bit quieter. What did I just do? I'm going to bring these up a little bit when I audition them. Let's try this one.
I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
Okay, so here's what I would do. Let's say I like this. I'm going to cut this whole piece, and I am going to drag it down, copy it, and see if I get a 0. There, 0 means it's bang on in the same spot. I'm going to mute that. I'm going to come back to here, and I'll just see, first of all, how well it translates.
It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
Okay, so I like that better. Now, I'm not a big cross-fading kind of person. What I tend to do is I tend to just audition like this.
When you're near, there's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
I could do this. Okay, then what I would have to do though is I have to look at the volume and make sure that, because I sometimes play stuff louder on one time and not as loud the next. So I got to make sure they're roughly equivalent. If I was playing a bit louder, the compressor could help with balancing the levels.
I can be rich or I can be poor. It don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
There's one note in there where I went up.
Baby, I am happy.
Bum. I almost wish I didn't do that. I could, because it's right there, I think.
Baby, I am happy.
It's right there. I could pull back to there and see what the other track below it is doing.
Nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
See, I like that part, but I don't like that. So if I really wanted to, I could come back here and I could cut this. I think it was that thing there, right?
Baby, I am happy.
I could do this and try it and mess around till I get it.
Nothing I need. Baby, I am happy when you're here.
That's pretty good.
Baby, I am happy when you're here.
Now, how does it sound soloed? Probably horrible. Okay, little bits of artifacts. That's pretty good. Okay, and generally you won't hear that in the mix.
Baby, I am happy when you're here. But if only you.
Okay, so and at that point, that's when this one would come in, right?
But if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
I wonder if this guy should go out and we should come back just to him. Let's do Bear. A little bit offbeat there. Okay, something's bugging me there. So let's just check out that sort of phrase there. I like that phrase better. Might be a bit louder. Let's try dragging the whole thing down, seeing if I can get a 0. Good. Without doing anything. It might be a bit louder, so let's just try it from there.
You wouldn't believe how many love songs start playing.
All right, and then then we're into the second half, and it's just as much trouble with the timing, and that's just something I'm just going to have to deal with, But this is why I do my guitars a bunch of times, and I comp. I mean, sometimes I get it perfect, but the more perfect the original bass tracks are, and I don't mean bass guitar, the main tracks, then the easier it is to do. But
Wouldn't believe how many loves.
let me just listen to that.
Wouldn't believe how many love songs. Wouldn't believe how many love songs.
There's like an extra picking note in there that I did, and it's a shame.
Believe how many love songs. Believe how many love songs.
And I haven't listened to the first one. Usually the first take's not that great, though.
Believe how many love songs start playing. Believe how many love songs start playing.
Just maybe there. That's maybe there. Maybe it's not that bad at the beginning. So let me just hear the start part.
Start playing in my head.
Did I get nothing going there?
Start playing in my head. Love songs start playing in.
I think I can make do with that. I'm not sure. I'm going to try it though. I'm going to pull that down onto here. 0 it up. Good. Let's just try that.
Love songs start playing in my head.
A little bit quiet, so let's bring that up, and I have to be careful about this area here. Let's try it from there.
Songs start playing in my head when I wake.
Okay.
Love songs start playing in my head when I wake up in the morning until night when I go to bed. And I know that I found what my heart was looking for. You're the love in my life. I'm not searching anymore. And if only you knew what I'm feeling.
Okay. If I can get through the verses, it's not that long of a song, I breathe a sigh of relief and I go, okay, I'm getting there. Now, I'm not crazy about how this stuff comes in. So let's have another look at this.
And if only you knew.
I think first of all, let me try bringing that in on beat a little bit more. Not sure where the beat is, but.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Like, is it good like that?
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside.
I mean, we can always try, you know, a little bit less of a fade. I'll do it on both of them at the same time. And we can always try pulling it back.
And if only. And if only you knew. And if only you knew what I'm feeling.
I don't know.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes.
It reminds me of those meditation tapes, you know, that you listen to in meditation class, yoga class, that they play at those green earth candle stores. This kind of guitar playing. I love it though, but that's what it makes me think of.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
So there's a little bit of timing issues at the end.
You are the way.
I don't know if it's a problem. Is there anything in here that I could use? No, not really. Which one is it? It's this one, eh? Well, you know, that's why I wish I did it more. You know, because the chances are if I did it 4, 5, 6 times, one of them is going to be good. Comp it together. It's done every day in the studio. That's what they do. Play this thing a bunch of times. You guys go away. Come back. I'll have it done for you.
You are the way.
Yeah. It's either going to bug me or it's not. There's no chance that's going to sound good.
And you are the way.
Well, that's something that I could work on a little bit on my own. It's just... Now that extra ring is because I just need to funny, I'll look into that. I'm just wondering if maybe at this point, at that, oh, this one, I didn't bring that one out too. And then I'd fade it properly. But I'm kind of thinking maybe I want everything coming back for that part there. And so if I did, I could do something like this. Oh, I have to unmute that. is that muted? Hopefully that played in the
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside.
I may have had that off earlier. We heard it earlier on, but just the last time we went through and I was talking about that timing thing, that may have been off. Okay, let's go back to here though. Another thing that you can do is, you can use the delay over here, but you can do stuff like this. You can try that. Sometimes it just gives a bit of a fuller strum. I could add a bunch of guitars doing that. Whether or not they should all come back, it might seem weird. Like, where did you guys go? You went for a coffee break, and then all of a sudden, you're all back in. But let's give it a try anyhow, just for the fun of it. So these guys would go out there. And let me just drag them out to the end, though. Let's see what they thought.
Love is the answer, and you are the way.
Okay, so that's really bugging me. So we'll fix that. I'll fix that. Maybe I won't have it play at that part. Oh, not there. And it doesn't really make much of a difference. I need something more dramatic there anyhow, so I would have to record that in.
Love is the answer, and you are the way.
That stuff's a bit off. If I had that, it might be nice to lose that tinkly stuff. A guitar solo here. That kind of thing. Let's have a look in here, see if there's anything. Let me grab that track. I'm too lazy to put the settings in. I was just screwing around on this, and I doubt there's anything useful there. There's some nice notes. I played a little bit of solo stuff, but it wasn't anything really.
If only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
Let's, just out of curiosity, let's see what happens if I swing this way, way out. That's extreme, but just for the fun of it, because maybe I want one on the other side.
If only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
kind of like it. Just way, way down in the mix, barely audible.
And if only you knew what I...
Just not right away though. Let's try that.
And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
Bit of timing stuff going on, you know. So it's just a thought. There's a couple of other parts that are.
Wouldn't believe how many love songs start playing in my head when I wake up in the morning until night when I go to bed. And I know that I found what my...
You know, I could look through that and see if there's something that I want to use. We'd have to have a look at that. But that's so far how it would be. Obviously, I need to listen very carefully and to work on the timings of everything, but I could probably do a decent job. And then I would likely, what would I do next? I would probably do some guitar, some solo guitar, just to fill it in. So if I have one of these guitars on the side, which one comes in? This one comes in earlier here. All right, I could have some offset little, you know, nice flavorful guitar picking going on. A little bit in the chorus too, potentially, and then sort of here, all right? And then, you know, in here and at the very end. That's almost enough guitars. It's a very simple song. I might want a strum, like kind of guitar. I might want a couple of those in there. Beyond that, we could look at some harmonies. They have to be very soft harmonies, oohs and ahs maybe, maybe a couple of words, maybe some bass guitar, not coming in at the beginning, coming in at like the second verse or after the first chorus, maybe into the third verse or something like that, that kind of thing. Okay, so we'll continue to build the song up. Let's just have one more listen through. There's still, of course, some issues with the main vocals. Actually, before we do that, let's do something else. Sorry about that. On the Get DI, I'm going to put some chorus. We'll put picking. I'm just going to leave the. Maybe I'll turn it down a bit. It's very quiet anyhow. I'll leave it pretty much default. And on the main vocals, let's put that ballad vocal preset. I'm going to leave everything else the way it is, and we'll just try that and see what we feel.
Wouldn't believe how long I sit here just waiting for your call. You're the sunshine in the summer, you're the color leaves in the fall. Take my hand, be my friend, we can turn the world around. I'll be yours until the end, you're my queen, let me be your crown.
Guitar picking.
I can be rich or I can be poor, it don't matter when you're near. There's nothing I want, nothing I need, baby I am happy when you're here. But if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I I wish I could hold you. There's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way. You wouldn't believe how many love songs start playing in my head when I wake up in the morning, until night when I go to bed. And I know that I found what my heart was looking for. You're the love in my life, I'm not searching anymore. And if only you knew what I'm feeling inside. Wonderful you, now you've opened my eyes. I wish I could hold you, there's so much to say. Love is the answer, and you are the way.
Pitchy at the end there. Actually, what I would probably do is have this guitar come in actually after that first part.
The way. You are the way.
Something's odd there. Right there. That might not be it. It might be the next one. You know, like that kind of thing.
And you are the way.
You know, I don't know if. Let me just get rid of that for a second.
The way.
I'm not sure where it is. I'd find it. Actually, you know what? I have another idea. What did I just do? I might want the last couple of notes. So let's see. Let's try that. Like one or two more notes. Just an idea. Just an idea. Okay, well, anyhow, I obviously have a bit of work to do. It's not too bad. It's a little repetitive, and there's some trouble spots, but there's some spots where it sounds really nice. And you know, if you could, you know, cut out the bad stuff, you know, and fix it up, you know, you can get something really nice. So I don't know if it's possible or not. We'll see. Anyways, we'll see you in the next part.